Alright, everybody, back with a bunch of Bernie Williams stuff that's been here for a while. But before I get to that, I have this stuff in the background there. I'm sure most of you have seen all these before. Got that one that I got from Pepino Man. It's also my Facebook photo. Got that McFarlane that I got a long time ago, which is always falling off of that stand, which is really annoying. I'm sure if I tried to move it a little bit right now, it would fall right off, so won't even touch that. I got that little one there. I was part of a two-figure pack with Juan Gonzalez, which I had years ago, had it sealed, finally opened it last year, but just had that stuff there because I wanted to show this little guy that I just picked up. This is from Post Cereals. They had these in a bunch of different Post Cereals years ago. I think it was like around 2002. I had a bunch of different players from this, but never even knew that Bernie Williams was in that set until recently when I saw that on eBay. It was a two-figure lot. They were both sealed. The other one was Luis Gonzalez, which I do not want, so I don't know. I think Nico Rips is the only Arizona fan on here. So if you happen to watch this, Nico, and you want that, let me know. I will say that Luis Gonzalez looks a little bit more like him. The Bernie does not look like him at all. Kind of looks like Sammy Sosa. Yeah, pretty good design on these. I'm sure a Arizona fan or a Luis Gonzalez fan would be interested in that. So again, anybody that wants that, just let me know. So let's get to these cards. So in this stack, I have a bunch of different stuff from the past few months, from a lot of different places. Some of it's from ComC, some of it from Sport Lots, a few from eBay. You got one from a guy on Facebook, one from a guy on YouTube. So just a huge mix of stuff here. So let's start going through these. First, here's just a simple base card from O-Pee-Chee. I think that's 1994 O-Pee-Chee. So yeah, still slowly filling some of the gaps in some of that like 90s base. Here's a UC3 base. I think that's what it was called, UC3. I got this one. I had mentioned wanting to get this one before. I showed that I had this card game team out. But like I said, every deck that you would buy was different. So the one that I bought did not have the Bernie Williams in it. So really wanted to get that. Tracked it down. Got it for like $1. Here's an O2 SPX base. It isn't all going to be base. There'll be some better stuff. But that's a cool looking base card. Kind of looks like an insert. Here's some base from late in his career. That one's from '07 Upper Deck. Yeah, these were like his last few Upper Deck cards. This one's from '06 Upper Deck. Kind of looks like a similar picture on both of those, but not sure. Maybe it was like the same play, just different shots of the same play. There's another base card from Donruss Signature, 2001, I believe. Alright, now we're getting into some better stuff. There's a nice shiny Pinnacle Museum collection. The backs of those were really cool too. Always liked that set. There's a Pinnacle Zenith insert, Mosaics. Has Wade Boggs, Paul O'Neill, and Bernie all the way down there. So might have to get two more of those. One for the little Boggs section and one for the O'Neill section. And got some of these. Always been wanting some of these Bernie Players Private Issue parallels from Topps Gallery. Loved Topps Gallery back in the day. This one was 1997. So these were not serial numbered, but it says 1 of 250 back there. And then after that year, I think they started putting serial numbers on them. This one's from 98. So that year they actually stamped the serial number on it. I'd say this wasn't my favorite year of Topps Gallery, but still decent. Got a bunch of Pacific parallels. Not sure what that one's called, so we'll just call it Red from Pacific Revolution. That one's numbered to 299. Got two here from Crown Royale from 2000. Got that one, which is the premiere date, numbered to 121. And this one, which is called the Limited Series. That one's at a 144. They had so many different parallels and all this stuff. Here's some more Pacific. Really happy to find this one. This one is like really rare. You never see these pop up. They're called Retail Limited. This one's numbered to just 85. Again, very tough. If you collect a player in that set and you see that pop up, you better grab it. Here's just a simple like dollar insert from Pacific Private Stock. Extreme Action. Love that photo though. Bernie was always making like those leaping catches and diving catches. Very underrated defensive center fielder. Here's another numbered card. This one's from Fleer Futures. This is the black gold. Been wanting this forever, and they're not even that tough to get, but for whatever reason, hadn't picked one up yet. Those are at $4.99. Here's one from 2002 Donruss. The season stat line. These are pretty tough to find too. This one's numbered to 94. Got this really cheap just because it has like a little bit of chipping on those black edges there, but I don't care. I'm not grading any of this stuff, so if I can find stuff like this really cheap because of a little condition issue like that, then I'm going to be all over it. There's a 97 Bowman's Best Refractor. A lot of us say, but a lot of these older 90s refractors just pop so much better. And this one's in a sleeve. Let me get it out of this sleeve. Just check that out. I feel like the camera's not even doing it justice, but love those old Bowman's Best Refractors.
Here's a drive to center, well tagged by Baroa. Williams back, way back, and he reaches up and he makes a catch.
A few more refractors. I paused for a moment while I took them all out of the sleeves to give you a better look at them. This one's from 2000 Topps, the League Championship Highlight. High five in Willie Randolph there. There's a 2002 Topps Chrome. I see a lot of people call these gold refractors, so I guess that's what they are. I always thought this was just a regular refractor because the base Topps had that color that year. But again, every time I see people showing these, they call them gold refractors, so I guess we'll go with that. Here's an 05 Bowman Chrome X-Fractor. Really like that one. Nice photo and a nice shine. That one's numbered to 225. This one not technically a refractor, but nice shiny card from Topps Gold Label. This is the gold parallel. That one's numbered to $6.99. It is the class 2. They had class 1, 2, and 3 for these, and each class had a different photo. Each class has its own gold, so gotta get 2 more of those. And I picked up a few different colors on these before. I mentioned before how much I love these. There's the Topps Sterling from 2010. But yeah, that one's numbered to 10. Not sure what the other ones were numbered to. I think I had one numbered to like 3. Gotta see how many of those I'm missing. I think they were like 5 or 6 different colors. Here's one that I got from a Facebook friend. Jay Cologne in the Super Collectors Unite group said he had this and wanted to send it my way. So really appreciate that. Really like that. Had never even seen this one. Not sure if you can see there, but it's numbered to $2.99. But yeah, that's a very cool looking mini. And then got one from a YouTube friend. Abel in Vegas just out of nowhere sent me this card, and inside of it was this 2013 Prism Bernie, which I did not have. I actually have a few of the parallels from this, but not the base. And as I said before, this is the only year that Bernie appeared in Prism, so if I ever want to work on a Bernie Prism Rainbow, it's going to have to be that one. So nice to get the base on that.
And here's a drive to left. It's mighty high. It's mighty far. And good night.
Winding down here, got a few more. I think the rest of these are from eBay. First got this really nice patch from SP Game Used Patch Edition, numbered to 50. I don't think you can really see there, but in that gold there it says it's from the 96 World Series. So that's cool. That whole 96 playoff run I feel is like where Bernie really made a name for himself. I don't think too many people outside of New York really knew who he was before then. But in those 96 playoffs, in the ALDS, he had a few home runs. Then in the ALCS, he had a walk-off home run and ended up being the ALCS MVP. Then in the World Series, he hit one of the few home runs the Yankees hit in that series. I think they only hit 2 home runs in that series. And Bernie had one of them. So yeah, really cool that this is from that 96 World Series. And here I have an auto from Topps Tier 1. I had forgotten that this one was in that stack. Got this one a while ago. That's some kind of like bronze auto, number to 25. And I usually don't get too caught up in a lot of the Topps online products, but saw this and really like the look of it. It's from the Steve Aoki set. It just looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of old school Fleer metal. It's numbered to 77. So there's like a bunch of different colors on these. Not sure I'm gonna go after any of the other ones. It's weird with these, like some of them on auction end up going really high, but I got that one pretty cheap on a buy it now. I also got this one from the Jeter set. This is the blue border, number to 25. So again, when it comes to stuff like this, if I can find it cheap, I'll grab it, but not really gonna go too crazy with all that Topps online stuff. And then here's just another old school parallel that I was happy to see pop up. The 2000 Upper Deck exclusives, number to 100. These are also really tough. Like, I rarely see these pop up on eBay or ComC or anywhere, so was happy to grab that one. And last one, if you're in the Super Collectors Unite group, you already saw this one when I posted it a few months ago when I got it. It's my first ever Bernie White Whale 1 of 1. Really cool, from Topps Triple Threads. Got the 3 different pinstripe relics. I like how they're all like going in different ways there. But yeah, I got this pretty cheap. I got it from a seller in Canada, and you had to put your bid in Canadian dollars, and that might have scared some people off. Also, he kept listing it on an auction, but his starting bid was more or less what the card would end for, so that might have also scared some people off. He actually listed it 3 times. The first 2 times I didn't bid on it, I was just watching it. And so the third time he listed it, I just sent him an offer, and he countered back a little bit higher, but it was fair enough that I said, yeah, I'll take it. Really cool looking card in person. When I tried to take photos of it, didn't look so good. Not sure how it was gonna come out on video, but really love that pickup. And so that's it. That's the Bernie pickups for now. We're finally caught up. I'm sure I'll start working on a new stack real soon, so I'll catch you guys again next time.